What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hardcore Casuals channel. Welcome back to the lounge. I'm Austin, joined by Brady as always. Brady, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, Austin. How are you?
I'm doing
Got another
pretty well.
great week. Hell yeah.
Yes, got the Xbox Developer Direct to react to today. We have both managed to avoid pretty much everything. We've each seen like one
Yeah,
small thing, but nothing crazy.
nothing crazy.
Um,
Pretty much, yeah. We haven't no gameplay or anything.
yeah. Before we get to that, just a couple things. We are now on Spotify and Apple Podcast. Should just be the last episode of the Lounge right now. I think we're only going to do Lounge episodes, and then since we're doing a reaction for this, I think we're going to split this video into half because we'll have the reaction and then we'll recap it at the end. The recap we'll probably put up on Apple and Spotify, but the reaction as a whole will just be YouTube. I don't think that'd be good for audio only content. but
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
um but yeah, I believe that is it as far as housekeeping stuff goes. We know that they're talking about 3 games. We know they're talking about Forza, Fable, and that Game Freak game that I cannot remember the name of off the top of my head.
I just saw the name. It was something of reincarnation. I don't fully remember.
Yeah.
I mean, we're about to see that, so I'm interested. So you gotta assume that like that Game Freak one. Well, I'm assuming all these might be first half of the year, right?
I'm assuming so. We've got a leaked date for Forza about a week or two ago that I saw for like the middle of
Yeah,
May.
like middle of May.
Yeah, I'm assuming that gets confirmed today. I'm also assuming we get a date for Fable. I would hope, since that's supposed to be this year, and then a
It
date for
feels
the
like
Game Freak game as well.
it feels like a fall game to me. I don't know why, like a September. And as long as they're like trying to avoid like with a Wolverine or some shit,
So
like they'll be
then,
fine.
is E Day in the summer?
Is E-Day this year?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I thought they said their big
We'll see.
four were this year:
They,
Forza, Gears, Halo, and uh, is
Halo,
Fable
oh
the
yeah,
fourth? I don't know if Halo's the
yeah,
fourth,
but
but
if, I don't know. Fable, like the fact that Fable's here, like makes me feel pretty good that it's this year. E-Day, they always have a game that slips, so I wouldn't be shocked.
yeah.
But like, I I think they'll talk about that one around June time, probably.
All right. Well, let's not
Yeah,
waste any more time, and
yeah,
let's
they're
start this dev direct, shall we?
okay. I think I started the same time as you.
Perfect. That's just the 25-year screen at the moment.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
All games shown are available day one on Game Pass, but with which level of Game Pass?
$30, bro. Xbox, play anywhere. Messaging, messaging is clear. I like that.
Enjoy the show. Did not say every game will be out this year. I don't love that.
Could get that one more thing type stuff.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I got audio on right. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's just silent right now.
Yeah. Do not represent the final products.
With a year of great games.
Devs are people too.
It's a whole lot of walking and not a whole lot of developing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Double playground. Okay, yeah.
It's a first. I'm here for it.
Makes sense. This might be the one I actually like put real time into.
I've put time, like real time, into the last two, so I definitely will.
Welcome to this
again.
world-first look at Forza Horizon.
I think I'm gonna
6.
need to get an Xbox.
I'm Tom
unless
Burke,
this is launching
design director
day
of
one
Forza
on
Horizon,
PlayStation,
and
which
I
I
can't
doubt.
wait to show you what
I
the teams
doubt
at
it.
Playground Games and Turn 10 have been working on.
And I'm Don Arceta, art director for Forza Horizon.
Take me to Japan.
The Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, hit music, and breathtaking locations around the world. And now we're taking you to the place we've wanted to visit for a very long time, Japan.
It looks so
We
good.
designed a campaign that really focuses on your journey. You don't start as a superstar of a festival or a racing champion or even a rookie. You'll start out as just a tourist in Japan. Your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival by completing the Horizon qualifiers. After that, you'll rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands as you complete races in faster, more exciting cars. At the end of each round, you must prove you're ready to move up by completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband. These include classic Horizon showcases and our new Horizon Rush events, where you show off your skills on thrilling obstacle courses, like this one at the docks in Tokyo City.
Gonna be
When you
so
finally
sick to go
earn
around
your
Mount
gold
Fuji with
wristband, you
a
get
Ford
access to
F-150
Legend
truck.
Island, an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks, and areas to explore, and that will be a true accomplishment. Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace. So, let's talk about the location we've all been waiting for.
New York City.
Japan is the
Paris.
ideal
Is that the
location
Eiffel
for our
Tower?
biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts of rural and urban.
You just see
modern and
like the
traditional.
samurai fucking Jin from
This is
Ghost
our
of
largest
Tsushima,
map,
and you just see a
full of
car just come over and knock him over.
Diverse biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences, elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible. To help us create those experiences in-game, we sought out advice and insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture their entire lives.
As someone who grew up in Los Angeles and Tokyo, both cities known for car culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances and the details of Japanese culture and how to reflect these in Forza Horizon 6. As an example, when we discussed naming options for the player home at Tokyo Docks, we discussed the building number, picking 7 and 8 because those two numbers
thank
are
God it's
considered
7 and 8.
fortunate in Japan.
Imagine.
I mean, it's
In fact,
not 6,
these numbers
7.
are also part of a well-known Japanese proverb, "Nana korobi yaoki," which means never give up.
John Cena?
When our team builds a Forza Horizon game, we focus on the essence of the place, what makes it special and unique. At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan to capture reference for everything. Time lapses of real
Oh, we
Japanese
know you did.
skies, photogrammetry of
Any
true
excuse
geology,
to go to Japan.
Any
scans of
excuse to go to
roads and
Japan,
buildings,
yeah.
and things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing
God
cars.
damn, bro.
From these references, we then work to capture the soul of those places, adapting it for Horizon's open-world gameplay. And since Japan is home to driving experiences unlike anywhere else, that process begins with the roads. Inspired by the C1 Loop, Ginkgo Avenue, and mountain passes, like Mount Haruna and Bandai Atsuma. Then we layer in the details around them, creating a world where every road leads to discovery. For this game, we've built our biggest urban area yet. Our Tokyo city is 5 times larger than anything we've designed before, with multiple districts, each with a unique identity.
was
We're
wondering how
going to
much
create
city
a
area
city
they were
where
going to
every
do.
road, every
Yeah.
corner, and every shortcut is fun to drive and a delight to explore.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
Seasonal change in Japan is dramatic, and these changes are widely celebrated in local culture. We've captured that in games so that you'll see those changes reflected in the world around you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart of the game. Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect. Cars, houses, landmarks, mascots, and more, all tracked in your adventure journal.
And then you get unlocked a secret
Japan's
event
car
where a
culture
big
is one of the
gigantic
reasons
lizard
I'm
comes
so
out.
excited
Just, you
for
have to
this
run away
celebration.
from him.
Chase by
Forza
Godzilla.
Horizon 6 will feature
Yeah,
more
big
than
Godzilla, like
550
collab.
cars at launch. Those cars will have new body kits, new Forza Aero, and the ability to paint liveries on windows. We've also fully overhauled our roster to be better balanced across all performance classes, from D to our new top-end R-Class for track-focused cars. We've improved how each car is affected by the world. For example, with new cosmetic tyre wear, so each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads.
Oh, dang.
With more cars on day one than ever
We're getting
before,
actual wear
we've
on
also
our
created
tires
new
now?
ways to expand your car collection as you
For
explore.
the future.
Parked on driveways around the world, you'll encounter our new aftermarket cars. They're always bargains and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage. We're not just bringing classic JDM to life, but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. And Forza Horizon 6 cover car is one of them. The GR GT is a race-derived road car that combines motorsport performance with road-going excellence. And our game is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
Damn. Give him the Game Award now.
Right, sound design.
Yeah, sound design for sure.
Music is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating a diverse track list from around the world, including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your
Ooh.
perfect soundtrack, whether racing, cruising, or drifting. And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
Spent a whole year in Japan.
In
Honestly,
Forza Horizon
valid.
6, you'll have new ways to
Valid.
shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done,
Oh,
you
that's
can
cool.
invite your friends over to see what you've built. But the ultimate
yeah,
place
so it's
to
not just a
express
select
your
screen.
creativity is the estate.
Oh, yeah.
This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here. And anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends.
Barcraft?
Our teams are
Build
fully
a
committed
racetrack
to
in my
Forza
backyard?
Horizon being
Hell yeah.
the open world driving game for
Oh, that's
everyone.
sick, actually.
We'll be carrying
I'm so
forward
down.
all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding in new options like proximity
You're-
radar.
you're
for
telling me,
competitive
like, that
players and
area is
auto
my
drive for players
playground?
who want to lean back and appreciate
Game?
the world in motion.
One of
Our
the two that
major
you're getting
new
this year from them.
accessibility
Oh,
feature
shit.
is customizable high contrast mode.
Is every
making
year
the
Xbox
open
just
world of
asking
Japan
one dev to
visually
carry the whole
accessible
year?
to everyone, no
Yeah, it's
matter
just
how
here,
you
it was-
and your friends play.
Yeah.
You can
It's just playground this
customize
year. Last
Forza
year was,
Horizon 6
Obsidian.
So you can play together.
Japan is world renowned for its car meets, like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new open world car meets. These are places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see. Then head out together to explore. where you'll find
cool.
classic events like street races and our new Toge battles, iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes.
Sound design, we going for the goatee.
There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon Time Attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard. Playing together is easier and more rewarding than ever. Forza fans are incredibly creative, making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support your creativity, we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements. All
So
of
we
which
could just
are
build
also available in
anywhere.
the estate and the customizable garage. We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6,
Fuck it, we
we're
don't work
making
hard to
building
make it tracks,
fully
you do it.
multiplayer. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can
Oh,
imagine
you can do it with a
together.
person, like a buddy too?
From everyone
gonna become
here
a
at
Forza
Playground
Horizon 6
Games
content
and
creator at
Turn
this
10
point.
Studios, we
That's all I'm
hope
playing.
you
Yeah.
enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on, and that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May. If you're a
happy
Forza
birthday to
fan on
me.
PlayStation, we'll be welcoming
Nice.
you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation
Well, they said,
version
they
of
did say the word
For now,
PlayStation
though,
now.
They said
stay
later this
tuned for
year.
more updates about the game over the coming months. And
Hot
thanks for
take, I
joining
might
us.
wait
We
for-
can't
I might
to
wait for
see
it.
I
you
think
in
so.
Forza Horizon 6
If I had
as
an
we
Xbox, I
discover
would.
Japan together.
I can't
I have
afford
an
to buy an
Xbox Series.
Xbox.
I have an Xbox Series S. I might have turned on twice, but I don't know how good it runs on the Series S.
Probably not. Well,
Yeah.
but that's good to know that it is going to be PlayStation 5 this year. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome,
I wonder
yeah.
if it's like 6 months and it'd be like come out again. What would that be? September? Oh my god, you fucking called
no.
it. Oh no, just kidding. Not
Wait,
Godzilla.
what the fuck? Wait. Back-to-back playground? Now you gotta go Game Freak. The game we care the most about this year.
And then we'll go to the game not coming out this year.
You don't think Fable's coming out?
Man, I don't know. I want it to, but I wouldn't be
皆さ
surprised
ん
if it
こんにち
didn't.
は。ゲームフリークのゼネラルプロデューサー大森茂です。
I want to be wrong.
ここは東京にあるゲームフリークのオフィスです。
Game Freak making
Game Freak.
Beast
anything
of
other than
Reincarnation は
Pokemon just
か
seems
つてない
weird to
新
me.
しい体験を
Yeah.
作り出すことに
Beast of
主眼を置いた
Reincarnation.
ゲームフリーク独自の取り組みギアプロジェクトから生まれた新しい挑戦です。これまでもポケットモンスターシリーズのほかソリケバギガレッカーなど
Oh, we're just name dropping Pokemon too, alright.
世に送り出し
Pokemon
常
to
に
Xbox
新しいアイデア
question
や
mark?
世
Legends
界観の
ZA.
構築に挑戦しています。
It would run well.
ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに新しい体験ができるゲームです。遠い未来文明崩壊後の汚れに侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹のアクション RPG というゲー
One
ムプレイ
person,
で
one
構
dog
築されてい
action
ます
RPG. Hell yeah,
こ
I'm
の
so in.
美しくも過酷な
That's the- yeah,
ビースト・オブ・リンカネー
that
ションの世界
sounds sick.
で
That
皆さんに
sounds sick.
臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。
We aren't shying away with yet. We aren't shying away with. Yeah, we're the Pokemon guys. Kinda
最初は
crazy.
黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。
I
世
want to
界
know
観
if they
キャ
can
ラ
make
ク
a
タ
game like
ー
this.
ゲ
Why
ー
the
ムデ
fuck
ザインも決
Pokemon
めず
runs
に
so bad?
ただどんな感覚がいいんだろ
You
う
know
と
why?
探っていました。
Yes
そ
and
うしている
no.
うちにぬくもり、
They can
Yeah.
still optimize it
そして
better.
寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅して
Imagine this ends up being better than
ク
Phantom
ー
Blade
もその
Zero.
過程で生まれました。
古島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーション
I hope those two games are like separate enough that like I hope they're not close at all.
決めました。
Phantom Blade's got a
長
release
年
date,
ゲーム
right?
フリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて 生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をするという体験を目指しています。汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界がかつての文明の廃棄を覆い尽くすほどまでに植物が生い茂った過酷な環境となっており、ダイナミックな移動が要求されます。このような経緯で地を吐き自由に操ることもできる鶴のような髪をエマの能力にすることになり、プロトタイプも出来上がってきました。そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向き合ってきました。形状を自由に変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい。
I mean, there's definitely a space for it this year because FromSoft doesn't feel like making a single-player action RPG this year.
ただ単に美しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく、
for now, but that's PvPvE though.
Oh, is it?
しっくりとくるモチーフを見出し、ゲームデザインとモチーフを紐づけることはポケットモンスターシリーズの開発を通じて培ってきた重要な。
But they can't even get Elden Ring to work on the fucking Switch yet.
高田和馬さんご協力のもと、
They keep
この
delaying
世界
that.
のビジュアルを形作っていくことにしました。エマとクーの姿を思い描いたとき、自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。日本の昔から続く山々に囲まれた自然豊かな風景と SF が入り混じった世界をエマとクーが歩く姿を自然にイメージできました。さらに植物をモチーフとした重要な存在として植物と動物が融合した生物でもある腐食体も出来上がっていきました。
Oh, that's sick.
腐食体のデザインは当時私が注目していたデジタルアーティスト森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
Is that the gym leader?
作ると同時にエマとクーの物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。
This actually is a Pokemon game, Loki.
汚れという名の
4026 is crazy.
人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐食体を狩り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。ただそれがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマと彼女の相棒となるクーは日本の東の地で出会います。
Oh, this might be like one of the first like action RPGs that like I'm very interested about the world.
Yeah.
名前は何だ？クーだ。クーから目を離さない方がいい。
Fuck is Brad?
ああ、わかってる。
2,000 years later, there's still a Brad.
Surely that can't be Brad.
That cannot be Brad. He does not look like a Brad
都
to
に
me.
迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマとクーの力を強化していく必要があります。そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な腐食体、
I mean, the main
主
chick
を討伐
is
し、
Emma,
その
and that's
力を取り
like
込ん
she's
でいくことになり
Japanese.
ます。汚れを封じることができるエマにしかできない特別な役目です。腐食体はこの世界の F の対象であり、最も象徴的な存在です。汚れに寄生されて巨大化していった生物たちです。エマとクーが戦う強力な敵です。腐食体は汚れを吐き、その巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。腐食体の中でもひときわ大きい主と呼ばれる存在は植物を操り自身の支配地域に
Look out, all you have to do to get me interested in an action RPG, Dark Souls like, is just put dog.
手強い腐食体を襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に転送した姿です。2000年の間に凄まじい戦闘技術を身につけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
エマ エマとクーはさまざまな人物と出会います。
This might be
長い
rated T
旅
for
をサ
teen.
ポートするブラッド、カグラであった
Yeah,
り
that could be good.
あとはクナイというエマと同じように腐食体を連れた剣士とも巡り合います。
Oh, that's fucking
That's
badass.
sick.
エマとクーは同じく我々の力を
Pet the dog.
互いにその力を影響させ合いながら戦います。例えばエマが敵の動きを見極め攻撃を受け流すとクーに力がたまり開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。
Yo! You have a dog finishing move? I'm in.
そして開花技を放てばさらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うとエマは彼岸花の大輪を咲かせその大輪に跳躍して兜割りを行うことができます。また別の開花技を使えば敵を縛りエマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。開花技の選択中は時間がスローになり考える時間が生まれます。ターンベースの RPG コマンドのように考えることになります。スキルを磨くほどに
It
エマ
kind
と
of
クー
gives
の
me
連携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。
Final
互い
Fantasy
に補い合い
VII
合う
like
関係
remake
で
type
2人
shit.
は常につながっているんです。エマとクーにはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり
There's
エ
always
マ
a
が
skill
行動すれ
tree.
ばクーに影響を与え
They
ク
got
ーが行動すれ
separate
ば
skill
エマに
trees?
影響が与えられるようにしました。
I mean, I'm
ま
making
た
my
エ
dog
マ
a
と
one
クー
hit
の
kill
親密度
machine.
が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊秘石やエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなどでより奥深い
Yes
戦
or
闘
no?
が
Does
で
the
きるよう
dog
になってい
does the
ま
dog
す。
die at the end?
No.
遠距離だけで戦う人もいれば
I'll be so mad.
ステルスだけで戦う
Ooh,
人
got
もいま
long
す。
range combat. Stealth?
常にエマで戦闘を仕掛ける人もいればクーを先行させて戦わせる人もい
Oh
ます。
hell yeah.
エマ
Stealth
と
with the
クー
dog?
でどのような装備でどのような霊奇跡と組み合わせて戦うのかプレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか今からとても楽しみです。
Cross.
If this is the type of music in the
は
game,
るか
like
昔に
this shit's
汚れ
pretty
に
good.
尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界企画構想から6年間私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界を体験していただける日が待ちきれません。本作は今年の夏
No.
XBOX、
Ooh,
PC
and PlayStation.
そ
Fuck
して
yeah.
プレイステーション
I
でリリー
was
スされ
literally
ま
about to look that up. I'm
す。
like,
さ
is
ら
this
にビー
PlayStation
スト・オブ・リン
actually
カ
or
ネー
no?
ションは発売初日から XBOX ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。ぜひウィッシュリストにご登録ください。ゲームフリークが挑む渾身の新作
This summer,
どうぞ
this might
ご期待
this
ください
might come out before Phantom Blade.
Yeah, sounds like it. Like a June, July type release.
June would go hard.
As of right now, I don't think we have. Do we have anything?
We don't have
big in
shit in
June?
June.
I'll say
No.
I just made a calendar the other day.
Just summer. That tells me more back half of June,
Probably.
like September.
Double Fine.
Double Fine.
Yeah, nothing for July.
There's a rumor of a Double Fine small thing, like a smaller game. Tim Schafer?
Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions. And this is Elizabeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often and create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We
Didn't
forget
they
the projects
just
we're
put
currently working on, basically get
Keeper
amnesia.
out? Or was that
and we
not
do this
them?
for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight.
Keeper not
No, it
Double
was
Fine?
And we
done.
build a few of these experimental
Double
game
Fine, yeah.
prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process.
Costume Quest. Gay.
It's just like this
stacking.
clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before.
Jack.
Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others. And then use what you
Yes.
create to destroy each other.
I'm down.
Wait. What you cooking, Tim? What you cooking?
Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
What?
Wait, what? What? The fuck? I thought the pottery was like symbolism.
Yeah.
But like it's like on the head symbolism.
We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine. Alongside last year's Weird But Chill Game Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration, Kiln is the other side of that coin,
Is this the
bringing
shadow drop
high-energy,
then?
expressive multiplayer action.
Ooh.
You'll get a chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch, and he's here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots. I've spent my career
GG's
as
marathon.
a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic
Some dev was
creation I
pissed that their
familiar with as an
partner
artist.
brought him to a pottery class.
I
You
stumbled
can't
on the
convince
answer
me.
one day. What better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as a little
sick.
helpless, naked spirit.
Oh.
You're not capable of much in this state.
Wait.
Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body.
Man, video games, you know?
And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes
When they
needed
say
to
video
translate
games
to
can be
capable
anything.
fighters.
They literally
Pots that
can.
compete and challenge
They
us in
can
a way
be
that
anything.
Only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party
Best
atmosphere.
multiplayer goatee. Let's go.
You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and abilities with its capacity for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange
Of course.
concept came
Yeah,
lots of design
100%.
challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system
God, we need
all
more
together,
Double Fines
while
in the
keeping
world.
the full experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream up, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with
overestimate
sponges,
my
shapers,
ability
and
to
straight edge
create.
tools to get
Yeah,
specific and
like,
make it yours.
It's gonna look like the worst thing you've ever seen. Like, you like cup?
As you sculpt, you'll
gonna look
notice
like a
the game
cup.
recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
Oh yeah, well what if I don't know what I'm
So that
making?
means we had to ask
What-
ourselves,
what-
if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
I just want to see like Kojima just like look at it and it'd be like perfect.
This is Kojima's game of the year.
To run,
Kojima's game of the year.
jump,
100%.
attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out. Each shape has its own unique way of performing these moves. And because your
Wait,
shape
so
matters,
will there be a
the
meta
animation
build?
team has taken on the challenge of bringing those different
this cup will have to carry more water.
Moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies.
Yo, Xbox told us that we needed a game quick, and we came up with this because, like, multiplayer school.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln, you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
Secret tunnel.
You'll fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor.
I just want to see footage of the pitch, you know? Like the whole studio, like I have an idea,
Inflating
guys.
sponge warriors with water
What if we
to
made a
rearrange the
pottery
battlefield to your advantage.
That also made
Fight
a
in the
fighting
Egyptian god
game.
Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge.
Picture party brawler, but like our vases are fighting
Leverage
each
your
other.
unique creations.
Yes.
And then they gave him a
Everything
drug
from your
test.
Size,
And he
your
failed.
capacity to carry water,
And he failed easily.
It's a good idea.
your
So
speed
it
to
doesn't
cross
matter.
the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach
I
your
think I'd be more
playstyle.
concerned if he
Do you want a
passed.
team full of
Yeah.
large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
Go back down, baby.
Or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything
Like you
that
just see
gets in their
some
way?
studios be like, this game has to
Or
hit
a
or we're
unique
closing the
combination
fuck
you've
down.
discovered
And then you
that
see
balances
fucking
power
Double
and
Fine be like, we're making a pots fight each other.
Like we
If you're
got
skilled enough to
potteries,
end
we
up at
got
the enemy kiln with lots of
lighthouses.
water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability
We're just
that
gonna
does
make cool
tons of
shit.
damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further attacks.
What inanimate
letting
object
you
can
and
we
your
make
team
live
dunk on the
next?
enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
At the end of a round, the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge, a multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool with your friends. You've just earned XP points and chips from battle. Now you can load up on art supplies and expand your pot making options.
It's a shit, like it's a battle and also a chill sim, like just chill out with your buddies, like doing sculpting shit.
Our decoration system was designed to support your creativity. As we did with the design of the sculpting process, we looked to the Pottery Studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate
that's
the
actually really
experience
cool.
of adding spouts, lids, and handles, as well as glazing to kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't
See,
wait
I love
to
everything
see what your
about
favorite
this.
designs
I
are.
just know
It's all about
I'm
my
not
people
gonna make
getting
anything
small
that's gonna
drill.
it's gonna be
Becomes a
so
drill
bad.
that can dive under enemies, and it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle, a 2-layer watermelon glaze, and I'm ready
Yeah,
to
this
bring
is
the
a
good
ball.
vibes into the chaos.
I made a plate.
My favorite is the large vase. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense and protecting your Bix.
Hands down, the best pot shape
It's
is a
battle
small
style.
bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players and matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
I'm a little
My favorite
teapot.
pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Come on.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC.
Oh, so not
This
today.
is just the beginning of the pottery party as we bring regular updates throughout the year with expanded decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun together, and we'd love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a chance to play in our closed beta very soon.
You want me to say it 5 times? That's mean. Am I supposed to? Okay. This game is called Kiln, an online multiplayer party brawler, online multiplayer party brawler. Never do it twice. Okay, I can do it again. Online multiplayer party brawler. It's getting better. Online multiplayer party brawler.
Ew.
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time.
I hope so.
Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love. At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger.
Not grandma.
Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the Old Clock Tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game, as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be
Yeah, I
able
was
to pick
curious
from a
if it,
range
like,
of
you
different
make your own
character
character or not.
and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic
There we go.
trilogy,
I want to see that
heroes in our
combat.
game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities.
He's not prepared for that.
Gives us style-weaving combat.
The chicken.
Allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike. Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard. And deal with troublesome flying enemies.
Yeah,
And
you
of
know
course,
it hit
you'll
the
be able to
thing,
unleash
yeah.
your powerful
Hit
spells
the-
to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan favorite adversaries for you to fight. Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
Oh, that's armor. Shoot it in the legs.
We're
That's
adding
good.
brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice. A
Chicken!
giant fire-breathing chicken.
Fire-breathing
Each enemy family is
chicken?
different, with their own weaknesses to exploit.
That's a big-ass
and
cock,
defenses to
bro.
overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox,
Might be the biggest
how you
cock I've
defeat
ever
your
seen.
enemies is up to you.
Yeah.
Set it on fire.
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting. So much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
Side
For me, what I
missions.
remember most
Side
vividly are
stuff.
the inhabitants of Albion, and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience
that mean?
in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
What?
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
What?
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house.
Finally, I can get the women in a
every
video
house in
game.
Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people.
A
having
bunch more
more
people?
kids.
I can be
Wait,
Mormon?
those are
Along
kids.
the way for good measure.
I can be morbid as
And
fuck.
this
Let's
game
go.
within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
I can populate
And all
an
of this
entire
revolves
city.
around
That
the people
seems.
who live in Albion,
I feel like you shouldn't.
who we call the living population.
You know what?
That's why we
It's
live in a
cool
fairy
that-
tale, bro.
And
It's
every
cool that
single
you
one of them,
can, I guess.
Each of them has a name, a role,
I can create
a
my
daily
own
routine,
legion.
and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up,
That sounds
go to work,
ambitious.
spend some leisure time on hobbies,
So
then
it's
go home to bed.
Sims, but fantasy.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe
With
the
the
job
use
that
of
they go
AI.
to is working
Game
for
Freak,
you
take notes.
because you hired them to work in one
Voices.
of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own, because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
This is fucked
Right?
up.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
There has to always be a lower class.
And all of the
Sorry,
stuff
everybody.
you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a
Oh
slightly
no,
different
the morality. Fuck that chicken.
For us, morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality
Okay,
is
I'm
subjective.
officially impressed in this. Like, this looks awesome.
No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
850,000.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them. They'll
They think
love
you're a
you or
rich
hate you for
twat.
the choices you make. And they will always tell you
Wait,
why. Although,
consequences of my actions?
Our game will never judge you. But the people of Albion will. Loudly.
I'll kill them in Albion. I'll become a fucking dictator.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make. And you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave,
Yeah,
an
just-
egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a
easily came to
magical
them.
grow formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem.
Oh, yeah, I remember this from
It'll be
like
your
one of the
job
old
to deal with
trailers.
him, and
they
ultimately
had
it will
for
be
it.
your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
Well, damn.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you
That's
make
funny.
will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
Release date.
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here.
There's a
Every member of this
big,
team, which we've built from
like,
scratch, has two key things in
completely
common.
different from anything else
A
they've
deep
done.
love for the franchise.
Oh, yeah.
And a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before.
Hey, that's me.
It's been great to finally tell you a
Me
little about the
too.
game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited
Which
to tell you
is?
today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026.
Fuck yes. So this
From
is
all of
day
us here,
one.
thanks for watching.
Day one PlayStation.
Let's
Huge.
go. Oh, that makes me so happy.
We don't
I don't
need
have to buy an
exclusives on
Xbox.
PlayStation.
Mainly just because I don't have the money. If I had the money, then sure. But I don't.
I mean,
have
all
it.
these games sound like they're gonna be on PlayStation this year.
Yes. I think the only one that's not day and date was Forza. At least.
Yeah, but they say but they said this year
It's
though.
a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch.
さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。
You can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks, man, but I didn't ask. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just glad they all came out, or they all come out this year. I wish we would have had more than one official date, but you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That is true.
Alrighty. That was really good.
Yeah, that was
That was
fun.
great.
That was good.
There we go. But yeah, we saw 3 games we knew of. We got the one surprising and Kiln, which took me forever to figure out what the hell they were saying.
Oh, Kiln?
Yeah. But yeah, that was the reaction. We're gonna go right into the recap now. Actually, no, there's nothing planned because I've switched the scene. Duh. So yeah, that was the Xbox Developer Direct for 2026. We saw Forza Horizon 6, Beast of Reincarnation, Kiln, and Fable. Where do you want to start, or do you just want to go in order?
It's probably best to go in order, yeah. Right. That'd probably be the best way.
So they started...
Especially, that's...
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah. We'll start with Forza for sure.
Sure. So they kicked things off. Forza Horizon 6. We finally got our first real look at it and the open world of Japan that we will be able to drive around in. This looks phenomenal. Looks like more Forza Horizon, which is really all I needed. More Forza Horizon, especially and in Japan. It looks beautiful. The game looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a staple of a Forza now that the environments are gonna look very, very pretty. And like, spoil a little bit later, like Fable, the environments also there looked very, very pretty. So that's just what we're gonna know for the studio being excellent at, and it showed full force with Forza here. Forza Horizon 5, that I remember that one coming out, and like you could probably speak more on the Forza like as a franchise. I'm not the biggest Forza guy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Forza Horizon 5 had come out, and it was that Mexico? Was it? I forget what it was.
I'm trying to remember if either that one or one of them was Australia. What the heck?
Okay, I think it was 4 Australia, 5 Mexico. Could be wrong about that. Put that in the comments.
Okay, 5 was Mexico, 4 was Australia.
Okay, there we go. Those type of...
Sorry.
With Forza Horizon 6, like the environment of Japan, like that definitely appeals a lot more to me than those areas for sure. I'll check it out for sure. I just don't know if I'll check it out on Xbox or like as we got later. It's not launching day and date on PlayStation. What you think about it?
I'm hyped. I jumped into the Forza Horizon series at 4, which was the Australia one. So I have played a decent amount. I don't know if rolled credits is the correct term for Forza games, but like I've beat the main story objective in 4 and 5. So I have played a decent amount of Forza. You've always been able, well, maybe not always. In 5, you were able to like buy different houses. I didn't really mess with that much, just because I don't think it was nearly as in depth as what it seems 6 is going to be, with the ability to customize your garage and essentially build your backyard into whatever you want it to be. So that is a cool, interesting new feature. I'm excited to see more of a city area in this one, because there's not, from what I remember, I don't remember big city areas in 4 and 5 around Mexico and Australia. More open, like countryside type of settings. But yeah, I'm super excited for this one. I had planned on getting it at launch, but if we're gonna get it later on PS5, I'm most likely going to wait. Just excuse me, for the fact that I don't have an Xbox unless I get super impatient and decide to get it from a Game Pass on PC.
Yeah. I was thinking kind of the same thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited for this one. This is the only one we did get a solid date for, and it is May 19th. It is a week after my birthday, so I'm pretty excited about that. And that is I think the week before 007.
Yeah, I'm pulling up my calendar right now. Yeah. So May we got 007 would be next week. We got Lego Batman the week after, and Saros is a couple weeks before. But I mean, Forza, like, I don't think Forza should be worried about that at all. Just because, as a realistic racing car game, like, they just dominated the space for so long now that I don't think there's a lot of competition for them. Yeah. And they're doing a fantastic job over there. I could definitely see this be like one of the biggest, on the highest reviewed titles of the year for sure.
Oh yeah.
Just because of like they've refined their craft so well.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this one. I cannot wait for that. Let me pull up my notes. After that,
oh,
go ahead.
Are we a little worried? Oh, it's 5. Okay, I'm about to say it's been 5 years since Forza Horizon 5 came out.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a little okay. I don't know why in my head I thought it was a lot closer.
No,
but
I think just because they just put 5 on PlayStation, so maybe that's why.
That's probably it. That's
so
probably
that came out.
Yeah.
I want to say, last summer? I think.
Just had the date. Yeah, it was April last year. Yeah.
Okay, so last spring, but yeah, on Xbox it launched a few years prior.
But, yeah.
So
I'm curious how it sold. Give me a second.
Okay.
Forza Horizon 5 sold. It sold over 5 million copies, like especially after the PS5 release. So I mean, I think they have a shot of even getting even higher now that the player base on PlayStation is already there. Like I think this one should be a slam dunk win for Xbox for sure.
Yeah. So it looks like the 5 million was on PlayStation alone. So that's not even.
Oh, that's actually crazier. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Xbox reports sales for games on Xbox with everything being on Game Pass. It says it had 50 million players, so I don't know what that would be for sales between that and Game Pass, but so yeah, it did crazy numbers.
Yeah, 5 million copies on a 4-year-old game at that point is nothing to snip. Like that's this is gonna be a slam dunk for them.
Where'd my notes go? After that, we went into A Beast of Reincarnation, which is a new game by Game Freak, the same people who make Pokemon. If you didn't know, they reminded you quite a few times as we went through this game. I'm going back and forth on if after this showcase, if I'm more excited for this or Fable. But those are the top two. I really liked everything they showed about this game because we hadn't seen much. I think we had just gotten like the one trailer.
I think you're right.
But seeing the combat, the skill trees for both, more of the world, kind of the creatures and everything you'll be fighting. This looks really cool, really interesting. This is probably going to move up onto my top 10 for most anticipated. I'll have to look at my list again and go over what I've got. Because this year, even though we don't know too much, it still seems like a stacked year, at least to me. But
yeah, I think last year was fantastic. I think 2025 was an all-timer year, in my opinion. There were so many great titles. I don't think 2026 is going to reach the same highs unless like GTA comes out. But I think this year's like there's still great titles coming out this year. Like I'm not too worried about this year at all.
Oh yeah, no.
The title Beast of Reincarnation. I mean, that's just like you just put that stuff. Same thing. I go when I Focus Center. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Beast of Reincarnation. You go to Focus Center. You know what I mean? But yeah.
So yeah, they describe this as a one-person, one-dog action RPG, which is probably the best way you can describe any game ever. That's it. That's really all I needed to hear. And I mean, I was more than likely going to be in regardless, just because I was real curious to see what Game Freak was going to be doing other than Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything from the world to the monsters to the combat, everything about this looks really cool to me. I'm very curious. I definitely will check this out. Hoping it's one I'll finish. I guess it really depends on how long it is and when it comes out and what it comes out around. Because this one had a summer 26 window, so we don't have a
anywhere.
Yeah. But what about you? What are your thoughts on Beast of Reincarnation?
I think I'm not a Souls-like type of person. I've never beaten a Souls-like, but This one definitely. I think this one could do it for me though, because I think one of my issues. It's not an issue. It's not like it's just a personal taste type of thing. Where like in these Dark Souls, like these dark fantasy titles, this grim dark world, you have all this like this darkness, these big blood sucking monsters with gore everywhere. It's nice to see this one like look like a little bit more like. Like some of the environment stuff reminds me of like the nature of it all reminds me of like a Princess Mononoke type of thing a little bit. Like seeing like the cool environments of the nature of it all with like the Japanese aesthetic with it as well, and a dog. Like it's like this one has like it's singing the right notes for me right now. Like
see, I did not get Souls-like vibes from this that much at all. But
okay.
I also, like you, I'm not a Souls-like gamer, like Dark Souls, Elden Ring. I've jumped into Elden Ring so many times to just try and see if it'll click, and no matter what build I try to run. My problem is I don't have the patience for Souls-like games, and trying to fight the bosses and learn the patterns. I'm way too aggressive for boss fights.
Like, it reminds me of Souls-like, but not like a 1-to-1 to a Souls-like. It looks like it has elements from it.
I think
like it's not.
You had brought it up. The like Final Fantasy VII remake comparison.
Yeah,
is I think a little more the vibe I got, at least from the combat.
Yeah.
So they did show.
Yeah, that'd be
interesting
for sure.
A little bit of what is the word I'm looking for? Variety. Good. I could not think for nothing today. And the combat was just stealth, long range, and then obviously just normal sword-based combat, and then sending the dog to sneak up on enemies as well and take them out before they see you.
Yeah. It looked like that you're built like you're fighting with your sword or range combat. Looks like it's building up your dog meter, which then you could send as like your big party member to go fucking take down a big enemy or whatever.
Yeah, kind of like summon.
Yeah, summon type of thing, like in Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah. Anything else on Reincarnation?
See, I think part of the reason, like I think I might also be leaning on Beast of Reincarnation over Fable just slightly, just because I feel like I would like to see a little bit more story out of Fable, like the main story of what Fable is doing. I don't know about the old games if like they have like a big overarching story, but like it just feels like Beast of like as we see the release dates, Beast of Reincarnation is coming out first, so I feel like they had to show a lot more. Yeah. I think we're gonna see more Fable and have that one big trailer, probably like
that's Summer Game Fest for sure. But yeah, I am with you on that one. I wish we kind of would have got more. Well, we'll talk about that when we get to Fable. But yeah, Beast of Reincarnation first, a September 26th date. And then before we get to Fable, they had their one secret game that I think have had every time they've done a developer direct. Although this one did not shadow drop. I don't know if all of them have before. I know
last year was Ninja Gaiden. You know what I like? They had they had a couple.
And then I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 years ago was the oh my gosh, why am I blanking on it? The music one. Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, yeah, that was a shadow drop. Yeah.
That one was shadow dropped. This one, unfortunately, is not. It is Klin, right? Is that what it was? Klin?
Yeah. Kiln.
Yeah, there you go. Which is a pottery-making multiplayer, or online multiplayer fighting game, kind of.
The way they were saying it was like pottery party brawler.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
and so you have the gist of this game is you make any type of pottery that you can think of, cups, plates, vases, you name it, you can do it. And then you go into a map. I didn't catch how many people were on a team. I don't think they said either. I think it was like maybe teams. It looked like a 4.
I thought it was a 4. I thought it was like a fatal 4-way type of thing. I thought it was like 1v1v1 type of thing. I don't know. I could be 100% wrong about that.
Okay, well, hold on. Before we go any further, then let me.
Let's get the facts right.
Oh, not the restaurant. Okay. It's a team-based multiplayer.
Okay, so it is team-based. Okay.
It doesn't say how many.
They do. I'm curious.
From what I can see, at least on the Xbox Wire, I don't see anything about like 3v3, 4v4, etc.
Yeah, we will definitely see this game more in. I think they said early access is gonna happen sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Because it is coming out in spring.
Yes.
So it has to.
And they said there's a beta coming as well.
Yeah, beta. That's what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, this one looked really interesting. I am all for it. I will probably try this out. It depends on what. I can't imagine it's a full $70 price tag on this.
Oh no.
But
there's no way you do that. Okay, from Rebecca Valentine from IGN on their article about the game, it is a 4v4 battle mode called Quench, where they'll compete on teams with and against each other pods to douse the opponents killed. So I'm assuming kind of think MOBA in a way, where like you have to take down their big gates.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
I was gonna get to that. It does seem like the goal is kind of like a League of Legends-esque, where instead of
a little bit.
Like you've got the one tower in the back, and this one it's a like a stove. I'm assuming because you're trying to extinguish the fire.
Yeah, you're trying to take the water to the fire.
Yeah. But not
so kind of catch the
as
slaggy.
Yeah. It's kind of set up like a MOBA, at least play wise, but not like role wise.
The moment-to-moment gameplay looks like it's to be a lot more party-esque, like chaotic type of combat.
Like a party MOBA, which I don't think exists. So, but yeah, they showed a few maps and how, based off of whatever you make, you can go specific routes depending on if you're like a small cup or if you're a big vase to break through things, stuff like that. And then everything you make is completely customizable: stickers, handles, glazing, etc. So yeah, you make your pottery, you fight with your pottery, and then you go back to the pottery room, and then I assume do it all again.
Yeah, but you do that, and they were also kind of talking about how even like the art of creating like your pottery with your like in a party type of thing is also has like its own like chill out vibe type of thing.
Yeah.
Where like, oh, you're creating something with your friends, and then you're gonna go fight with your thing you made.
Right.
Yeah.
So I love the concept of this. It looks really interesting. I don't know if it's something I'd put a lot of time into, but it is definitely something I want to check out. Probably put like a weekend or two of time into it.
This to me is a weekend or two type of game.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
I don't know if this one has like the gas to be like, oh, this is the new live service game I'm playing.
No.
But
well, I don't think it's supposed to be live service either, because it didn't seem that way. I mean, they said they had plans for like the year.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't imagine it goes much longer than that. Yeah.
Yeah. The scope of what they're operating with.
Yeah.
Pretty much what should be with this type of idea. Yes. Like it seems like a cool concept. They got someone's dream. Like this is somebody's dream is to make pottery and to beat the shit out of each other with it. By the way,
100%.
Like as a joke, but also serious. Like these, like I'm happy that someone's idea got off the ground and like people like actually looks like it's gonna get released in spring. Like I'm glad to see these people in the industry take these type of risks.
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels like you see so like around every corner of like, of how everything needs to be profitable. Everyone just starts like just taking each other, like just trying to be everybody else, be like the Fortnites of the world, be like Arc Raiders, what they're doing right now. And it's good to see a small little multiplayer thing that's not supposed to be taken so seriously, and still see people rally behind that idea. Given all that, I don't know how much time I'll actually put into this game.
Yeah.
But you know, like the content creators, you know, they're gonna have like a good
100%.
The streamers are gonna have a good weekend or two with us for sure.
100%. Yeah, shout out Double Fine for this one. They're on a ridiculous roll because they just put out Keeper less than 6 months ago, I feel like, right?
It was fall time, yeah, I know that.
So to get this one turned around, I'm not sure how big the team at Double Fine is. I know they're a bit smaller in scale as far as studios go, but again, for the most part, a lot of the games they make are also smaller. Aside from they did Psychonauts, right? That's more their like bigger
that was, like,
games.
I think I know more.
Yeah. This looked really fun, really cool. It was the surprise of the show, the one we didn't know coming in, and it did get a spring 2026 window. They mentioned a early access and a beta, but they didn't say anything about when. So just kind of keep your eyes and ears open for that, if that is something you're interested in.
Why I think these type of titles are great for Xbox is not every game needs to be this big AAA. Not everything needs to be like what they're doing. What they're doing with Fable.
Right.
Not everything needs to be. I like using the baseball analogy where not everything needs to be a grand slam.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes singles, sometimes doubles are good enough, and they will keep the lights on, like and keep people like employed, keep creating their passions, type of stuff. So it's just cool to see Xbox still behind those ideas, and with especially nowadays, sure.
Yeah, keeping with a baseball analogy, I guess everyone needs a Joey Votto, someone that's just gonna produce, no matter it's like you said, a walk to get on base, or can hit those big ones like for Double Fine Psychonauts.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and then they ended the dev showcase with Fable. I don't know if this was the most in-depth look we got out of the 4 titles. It felt like it, but that just might be because they showed us quite a bit. We'd only seen, the one real trailer beforehand. And that was, I want to say, last year at Summer Games Fest, if I'm remembering correctly.
Is this the first time I think we've seen gameplay? I think we've had a couple.
First time we've
trailers.
seen gameplay for sure.
Yeah.
Every trailer, the only trailer we've seen was cinematic. So we got a big deep dive into this, more into the side stuff than the main stuff, which I was kind of surprised about.
Yeah.
But at the same time, not mad at. Seems like there is a lot to do. I've never played Fable. Have you?
I have not played Fable.
So, yeah, I did not know really what to expect going into this. I was thinking just essentially like a fantasy Fallout, essentially, was my mindset of what Fable is. Just kind of this storybook-like world, just open RPG, and that does seem to be like a very basic way to describe it, but with all the side stuff that they showed of being able to buy a house, own a business, get married, have kids. They've got the morality system where everything you do affects your morality around this town that you are living in and or taking over, depending on how you want to play. I think starting as a child is awesome. That is a really cool, nice twist. I wonder how long you spend time as a child. I can't imagine it's that long, but
I don't see it being that long.
Right.
Because it looks like most of the action is you as an adult.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Showed off different styles of combat, some up close and personal, just normal sword fighting. They had a more heavy, slower type of combat with like a giant hammer, I think is what it was, or just a giant sword, one of the two, if not both. I don't remember seeing any range. No, we did see range. There was a bow. Someone had a bow for sure because they shot.
Oh yeah, they shot.
Thing.
Yeah, they shot the thing. Yeah.
I wish we would have got a look of some of the other environments outside of that city that seems to be like your hub, because that environment that shot where the dude was using the bow and shooting what looked to be like, I would guess, a ghost of some sort seemed really interesting. I wanted a little bit more in that. I like how literally every decision you make will affect how people are going to react to you, whether it's kicking a chicken or killing a giant, evicting someone out of their house if you're the landlord.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts for Fable?
Yeah, I kind of went into Fable thinking like it's not The Witcher, but like it's gonna have like The Witcher type elements that like in a third person action like fantasy game we could get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all the stuff they showed, like with the positives, all the stuff that they showed was really good. Like I was not expecting like this type of in depth with the NPCs of the world. Like the combat looks fun. The magic, like the effects with the magic, looks pretty cool. Like throwing that fireball, she threw at that one guy. I forget what it was, but she threw that fireball. Seeing that, yeah, that was like that type of stuff. That was very cool, very interesting to see. It's like the main like goal aspect. I'm curious how big the scope of this game really is.
Yeah.
Are we traversing across this big world, or are we gonna be like with this big hub city? Or are we just gonna like, this is gonna be like where we come back to most of the game while we go venture off for like story plot details or whatever. But overall, Fable looks really cool. Like Fable looks really cool. I don't know if Fable's the game I'm ending the show with personally at this point. I don't know. Because I feel like we got a lot more out of Beast of Reincarnation of like what that game is compared to Fable.
That's fair. I think you end on Fable solely based on name recognition, essentially.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Because it's one everyone's been wanting and asking for a while, especially since how long we've known about it before seeing anything. This one I'm super excited for. I loved everything they showed. Like you mentioned, I wish they would have shown more of the main story and what our main goal in this game is. But this one also has the latest release date of fall 2026. So obviously we're going to see more of this. I assume we'll probably get a big story trailer at Summer Games Fest would be my guess. And maybe if Xbox does their own thing, we might get a little bit of another deep dive or look into like the story and what this world or how big this world actually is. Because they did focus the majority of this on that just one town, and it didn't seem massive, at least that one town, but I'm sure we did see some other environments, just not in-depth looks at those environments. So I'm curious to what the rest of this map looks like and how big it is and what your end goal is, like mainline wise, and how long that could possibly take. But yeah, I was not mad with them ending with Fable. This is the one I was the most looking forward to on this show. I think it delivered. Super excited for Fable. Even more excited now. I did not know there was that much side stuff that you could do. So this Kiln and Beast of Reincarnation, as far as we know, are all day and date Xbox, PC, and PS5. Forza Horizon 6, they said For May 19th, it is just Xbox and PS5, Xbox and PC, and then PS5 later this year. So I don't know if that'd be like a 6-month thing, maybe around, what would that be, like November-ish, if they wanted to. Although I don't know why you do that if Grand Theft Auto is going to hit, but I guess it really probably wouldn't affect it that much. But yeah, I am kind of surprised, kind of not, that these other 3 are day and date with PS5. I'm surprised Fable is. I'm not as surprised that Kiln and Beast of Reincarnation are. But I'm super surprised that Fable is day and date on PS5. That I was not expecting.
I was not expecting that to be day and date either. No. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting Forza to be this year still with it. I thought this was at least going to be a year exclusivity.
Yeah, that would have been my guess as well, because I think that's what they did with Indiana Jones was about a year of exclusivity as well, right?
Yeah, so, it was, yeah.
I wonder if they'll be shortening those as they move forward with their first-party games, and if they'll eventually all just be day and date, like we've kind of speculated for a while.
Otherwise, I could definitely see Forza being the last. I think it's gonna be day and date going forward. Okay. Yeah, I think after these crop of titles, and maybe years, but after that, I feel like it's gonna be all on everything. Xbox Play Anywhere is what we're pushing now.
Yeah,
that's the strategy now for Xbox, because now we're going more publisher than hardware. That's the focus on.
As long as it works, because they need something. All 4 of these games look great. As long as they all hit like they're supposed to and can bring in the money they're supposed to. I think that's maybe another reason you do day and date PS5 with what used to be exclusives, because you're not getting unit sales on Xbox with Game Pass, or at least not as many. But
yeah, I would like to see Xbox. I mean, I feel like Forza will be the title, as it usually is, like with the big critical darling. I would like to see more. I would like to see them get over the 8 out of 10 hump a little bit. I want to see them. I would love to see them get a couple more 9s in there. I think that would be huge for them as a brand. And will these titles be there? I don't know. We got plenty of time before those games, but so far we're on the right track for sure.
So I feel like, if any, Forza and Fable have the best chance. Maybe Beast of Reincarnation. I don't know. That one could go.
Yeah. It looks like it. Yeah, this looks like if I was betting, man, it looks like an 8 right now for me. But like, it could have the sauce. I don't know. We haven't got hands on with it, obviously. Like, it could be this year's. I mean, Expedition 33 was shown last year on the Xbox, on the same show last year, and look what happened with Expedition. It's now a fucking massive hit. Yes, it was.
I did not know that. Okay.
It was, yeah. It was the developer direct last year. So the Xbox is willing to play ball with these type of titles with these smaller teams. I'm assuming Game Freak is a smaller team on this one. I don't know. It seems they're kind of busy. Not putting voice acting into Pokemon.
Right. But they'll make Beast of Reincarnation, which I'm sure will run better than any other Pokemon game. At least
it's not even close, yeah.
But if you were to rate this showcase out of 10, where would you put this? We're gonna try to establish a bit of a more of a scale this year.
We definitely we need a scale for sure. 7.5. I feel like I'm like a 7.5 out of 10 on this one. No, I'm going 8. I'll give it a firm 8 because there's nothing. There was nothing like bad. There was nothing bad about this showing at all. All the games I'm interested in for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's just if they would have had Gears and Halo, I think that would have raised it a little bit more.
Those are later. We'll get those at Summer Games Fest. Well, also Halo, I don't think is coming out on Xbox. Are they putting the Campaign Evolved on Xbox? Because isn't it just what's already on? Well, no, I guess it's not what's on Master Chief Collection, is it? This is it's an
this
Unreal,
is a brand new
right?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess
there's new levels, Unreal, PS5.
I guess for Halo, at least, there's not really too much to deep dive into since it is just a remake of the first one. We know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure we will see those two in the summer and hopefully get dates, because we don't have dates for either one. We just know they're supposed to be this year.
I'm still leaning that Gears is gonna fall out of this year for some reason. I don't know why.
I hope not.
I hope not either, because it is this big 25th anniversary of Xbox.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see them put their Temple franchise out there, because franchises like Forza, Gears, and Halo have been there since, like, they're like staples to them at this point.
But yeah, I think I am with you also. 8 out of 10. Loved all 4 of these games. I love how all 4 of them look. I wish we would have got release dates for all 4, but
yeah,
fortunately only got a solid release date for Horizon. We at least got Windows for the other 3 and not just 2026, so I'll take that. But yeah, all 4 of these games look great. I'm going to try all 4 of them for sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely try them.
Yeah, so super excited. Hopefully, Xbox needs some wins. Hopefully this year is it for them.
We've been saying that for a decade, man.
Well, I haven't.
I've been saying it for a decade, man.
Last year was the first year where I was like, okay, they seem to actually have a plan right now, so let's see if they can.
I mean, the output of Xbox last year I thought was really good.
Yeah.
It was just the company of it's more Microsoft than Xbox to me.
Microsoft's kind of sticking their nose where they...
It's
kind of hard to say it shouldn't be, because at the end of the day, they do own Xbox, but at the same time, they're trying to... Stuff that they don't know what they're normally messing with, because it's just not their focus.
Yeah.
And they just want the dollar signs at the end of the day.
Yeah, which, I mean, they'll invest into any sort of thing that they can.
Yeah.
Even if the
Copilot.
people don't want it. Copilot, yeah.
You don't want Copilot in Fable? To tell you where to go next?
I need the video game to tell me how to play the video game. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's like the output was so good, but they just love looking at that rake on the ground and be like, but what if I stepped on
what
that?
What if I step on it? Surely
what if I
won't
step
smack
on that
me
rake?
in the face this time?
I will dodge it. I see the rake. I will dodge it. And then they're like, no. That Game Pass is $30 now. Sorry, buddy.
Man, I knew it was going to go up. I didn't think it was going to go up to that.
At least PC, like, the thing they don't talk, like, my coworker brought this up, but at least PC Game Pass stayed the same price.
That's true. That's still like 15, I think, something like that.
Like 15, 16 bucks or something. Yeah.
So, but I haven't had it in a while. I haven't had the need for it. If I get impatient for Forza, I'll probably pick it up to play Forza.
Yeah.
But my computer's been struggling with trying to play games on it, so we'll see.
Well, hopefully you don't need more RAM.
No, I don't know if I need more RAM or a new graphics card. Which, either way, it's not a cheap there's nothing's cheap right now.
Yeah.
But alright, that is going to do it. That was our recap of the 2026 Xbox Developer Showcase. We will be back next week. I'm not sure if it'll just be a normal news episode or if we're going to do our look ahead into 2026 one that we have mentioned. But yeah,
that one's not. Yeah, that might be it. I don't know, but we'll talk about. We'll talk about.
We'll see. There has been a lot happening, obviously, with Ubisoft canceling everything.
Oh yeah.
But
not the Ubi shit, bro.
We'll touch on that another day. But that is going to do it for us. Thank you for joining us. I've been Austin, joined by Brady as always, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.
See ya.